Okay, Ray asked me to kind of give the benediction, and I'm going to make it short. At Virginia Humanities, we have the privilege of supporting events like this. And one of the reasons it's a privilege is because it uncovers layers of the story of Virginia that many of us don't know. And I think that's important. And one of the things we try very hard to do is to tell the complete story of Virginia, the painful parts, the wonderful parts, the parts that are hidden, have been suppressed or omitted, sometimes intentionally, sometimes by accident. But in any case, I've been doing this work a long time. And one of the reasons I've been doing it a long time is because I get to be here in places like it, all over Virginia. And I value scholarship very much, academic scholarship. But and I think I speak for all my colleagues at Virginia Humanities, what I really value is the knowledge that comes out of communities. What communities know about themselves and have to tell the rest of us about themselves, so that again, we can see the richest, most complete portrait of the Commonwealth of Virginia that's possible. And Virginia's changing really fast, and I could riff on for a long time about what this means for us. But we need to know the whole story. We need to understand the lives and the histories of the descendants of people who were here when the English arrived, and we need to understand the lives and the stories of the people who are coming here today from all over the world and everything in between. So it's a big challenge, it's a never-ending challenge. And I think that if I think of the key partners in this work that we're trying to do, it's teachers in the Commonwealth. So that's another reason why I'm really happy to be here. If I started thanking everybody who deserves to be thanked, I would keep you longer than you want to be kept. But I do want to mention one person, because there's one person without whom I really don't believe we would be sitting here, and that's April. And the reason I say that is because I met April, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago.
Already 5 now.
April showed up at a project directors meeting, the director of a project that we had funded at Norfolk State that explored the role of Norfolk State faculty in the civil rights movement, and some other things too. But, so she came and she introduced herself as a member of the Filipino community. Well, we had had no contact with Filipino communities, didn't realize how big this community is, didn't realize that there are multiple Filipino communities in Virginia. Basically, we're ignorant. And April kind of took me under her wing and decided that it was important that we make a connection between Virginia Humanities and these communities, and that we begin to explore this part of the Virginia story too. And so a cascade of events and grants and all kinds of things leads us to this and whatever follows this. And I'm just so grateful to April for making all this possible. Grateful to you guys for being here. And I know we all want to go home. So last thing, I invite you, if you don't know about Virginia Humanities and the work we do, please have a look. It's a pretty interesting small organization that does a lot of work in Virginia through multiple programs, including, somebody mentioned the Encyclopedia of Virginia, but African American programs, Virginia Indian programs, Global Virginia grants and fellowships, 2 radio programs. It goes on and on like that. So anyway, I invite you to get to know us. Let us know how we can support your work. And thank you all so much for being here.